Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Oh, that's superb. It's Nedved! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Nedved really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's come in hard. And we have our very first corner. Scholes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
A probing pass. Good ball over the top. Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Now it's Bale. He's a sharp little... Scholes! Scholes! That's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Albert Ferrer can get it clear. And this is Scholes. And it's Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Raul.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Whatever happens, that's the...
Applies the finish! Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Scholes has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. And that has earned a reprieve for the time. It scores! And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's definitely not his best. No way through. He's Alonso! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been cleared. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Forlan, pass somewhat off target. And that's a throw-in. Nedved. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in space and looking for options. He's found the way through. Oh, what has happened here?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again!
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's a cute ball. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. Oh, that's ambitious. He should have put that one away.
Xabi Alonso really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Yamal.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 19, Raúl.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Diego Forlan.
Nicely
Number
spread.
8,
Back into the middle.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
And now they can clear their
20,
lines.
Olise. Number 44, Hazard. Number 6.
That is good alertness.
Number 18.
It's really well cleared.
Number 13, Henderson.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's a searching pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
1 minute at a time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Olise. Mateus. Olise. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Olise usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Jordi Alba. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. Now it's Olise. Olise! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Number 7, Olise.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cannavaro, done delicately. Batistuta. And Batistuta! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And we have our very first corner. Olise plays it short. And it's O'Shea. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Olise. Messi. Mateus.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Torres. Tries to pass it through. And the through ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Scholes. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! That is delicious! A finish of true class! The second half off to a spectacular start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mateus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Strokes it back.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attack.
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Messi.
Corner number 2 then.
Him is number 7, Van Nistelrooy. Substitution.
Can he stop it going out?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception.
Dundee United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Van Nistelrooy. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one.
2 added
The
minutes
execution
has
of
been
it,
indicated.
not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.